Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Revan's Revenge 0.4 preview playthrough as the Sith Empire. In the last episode, after some back and forth, we managed to take Kuat, and we are setting ourselves up for an eventual invasion of Forost. Once we have a Centurion free, which I might actually just pull from one of the central sectors, then we're going to be able to attack Corellia, because I want to kill that before we have a really angry Valaduja station facing us down. So I think we are going to pull this fleet over, and I'll swap it with you guys. And to supplement that a little bit, because I don't think there's any interdictors, I am going to pull in the Zeltros fleet, because it's not doing too much for us right now. So we can redivide our ground forces. You know what, Nihilus, you can keep that. So I don't need everyone in position here right now. But that's going to be a little bit big, but I'd rather go in with a larger fleet right now to Corellia and sort it out once we're there. Because right now it's only a goal in 2. Do they have a hypervelocity gun there? They don't. We can take Corellia. That's another shipyard down. And that also, it doesn't quite separate them, but it gets close. Because as it is, Coruscant is connecting these lower sectors up to the northern area into the Mandalorian territory, but they're not going to have those for long. Another one down. The Clawcraft are returning. So what's at Mercure and Wayland? Nothing. Nothing in space, at least. So we don't benefit anymore from having them exposed to the Mandalorians, because the Mandalorians are only on Mandalore, Arcania, and Amanoth. As long as they're still existing in some form up here, they're going to be exposed to it. But we can continue building these ones up, so that the attacks against our territory are going to have something to butt up against. But the main thing is going to be moving out the rest of the map. I don't think we need to take most of these planets. We're going to be taking Corellia for sure, Forost for sure, most likely Coruscant, definitely Mandalore, but beyond that, it's the other shipyards that are legally required for us to take. Oh, and we need to take Contrum. That's another shipyard. So the way we're going to take Contrum is once this fleet is full up with a Centurion here, we're going to go over and do that. But for now, let's put the Korriban Corvette into our lead slot and go to Corellia. Then Kuat will continue to build up. Hopefully they won't want to attack while Revan's on the ground there. But most of their fleet power is currently trapped on Ordo. Which really, if they were more spread out, if I'd let them get out, then even though they'd be able to be more active elsewhere, it'd be easier for us to kill. Oh well, World Over Heaven, get in there. Same thing with you, Dark Urge, and Groot the Fruits Axiom. Then we have Evil Dutchman. We have Dagger of Ziost. We have Revenge of the Krath. And Slap with Corey, which again, it's not true. Okay, I think we need to kill these garrisons first, but let's put in secretly the Eclipse to do some fighter screening for us. And you need to kill that one. Alright. World Over Heaven, stay on that. Bombers, you can also go in now, because we've really damaged all these guys. And I'm going to keep a lot of the ships still focused on their ships in here. Okay, you got that first one. So you're on them. You are on them. Let's keep the Chaos ones on that group. All right, here comes another hammerhead. I think that's the last one. Need to keep making sure they're exposed there. Can we just target the fighter bay first? And you're gonna back out. Okay, move forward. That's fighter bay. I didn't click the thing I wanted. There we go. Okay, now keep hitting the weapons that are on the far side. Okay, bombers. I don't think it's worth sending them further in without the capital support. But we can send the capitals in now. Because I think they're done with their hammerheads. And can you get more on that? Can you kill that other foray? Right. Onto there.
Weapons ready, sir. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Firing turbo releases. More enemy craft. Course. Yes, sir. I've been hit.
Bombers.
Fire at will.
Get there.
Taking fire. Heavy cruiser standing by. I've lost engine 2.
Alright.
Awaiting orders. They're hitting us.
So with this shipyard taken, Forost is still able to supply the entire galaxy. But I think Forost and Contrum are the only remaining Republic shipyards. Okay, they're leaving. Good. I don't think we're going to be able to move straight into Duro and Forost, but we can get there soon. So you guys get in there. Like, I don't want to go in too far before we have our own defenses built up. And I think this is our first true level 4 shipyard for ourselves.
Construction complete.
What's the percentage on this guy? 36, not bad. So I am going to put you up. Yeah, we're not going to see too much movement in that until we have another bigger battle. Which I wouldn't mind trying to whittle down Taris a bit before they can build it up. Because that's a lot of ships, but I'd rather fight a lot of ships than a lot of ships with a really built up station. So who's in the area for that? 240. Let's move you guys around.
Beginning construction.
I want the ion cannon. Oh, they've taken Basilisk. So there's enough Mandalorians in the core to be a problem. Hopefully not a problem for me. But let's start with, let's just take Corellia first. And I'm not going to look to expand to Duro yet. I'm going to let them do whatever they're going to do to each other down here. And we'll just build up these defenses. Then we'll refocus up north and try to kill some of those ships. Like, we're going to move into Contrum as soon as we can. And we'll see if we can whittle down some of the other units in the area. Alright, Uther.
As you wish.
Okay, I'm going to try to get over to some of these extra landing zones. Like, I don't have too many infantry in this army, so that's not ideal.
I copy. Engaging enemy.
Okay, we're probably going to run into some units here. We are. Okay. Ooh. Okay, focus on that. You guys can take those, and then we'll take out the flying ones with you as well. And Uthar... Oh, you don't have the animations for that ability? You should. I don't know. possibly just a coding thing.
Yes, sir. Right away. Yes, Commander.
Okay,
Ready.
I'm gonna follow with those. Nihilus, you're still slicing. I'd like to have that landing zone though too. Alright, well, let's throw some droids in and some elephants. You're gonna go.
You're ready.
Oh, there's the. Okay, there's the war walker. Uthar, keep going to the base. Actually, you're gonna do the same. Well, you're gonna take this, then you're gonna do the same. Sorry, Nihilus. Okay, we're gonna keep you guys looking for infantry, even though you are not anti-infantry. You're just our fastest little guys right now. And let's get all of you heading in.
Ready for command, sir.
Well, I think we would have seen the other infantry if they were coming over, so I'll get you back on track.
We secured a build pad. Bombing run.
Don't think you want to just die there.
At maximum unit capacity.
Ready. Computers locked on target.
We've lost the build pad.
Uther's getting shot that much.
Hit him hard. I have visual contact.
We secured a build pad.
Nihilus, you wanna shoot the, or not shoot? You wanna shake the turret? It's bad parenting, but it's a good war strategy.
Always ready, sir.
Are you gonna get the whole payload in? Mostly you did. Okay, you got enough.
Build pad. We secured a build pad.
Now let's move forward a bit.
Roger that.
And
Over there.
is there anything else out there? There's something in behind us here. That's just one dude. Can you guys go and kill that one dude? And can you guys walk menacingly towards the base? I say base, towards the rubble.
Course set. Moving to secondary position. Changing course.
And that one dude is gone. There we go. Okay, so we won't go to Duro just yet. I'm going to try to put some spies on Duro and Foros so we can at least see what's going on with the Republic in the area. But I almost, more importantly now, I would like to see what the Mandalorian planets look like in this area. Because that's kind of scary.
Construction complete.
Okay, you can afford to get some stations.
Building started.
Gonna save. And yeah, like that's the 153, but it's not connected to those.
Building
So
started.
build you up. And I don't think there's any better defenses we could have on the planets that are surrounding them. So let's
Construction complete.
build a couple more little guys for this fleet. You're gonna get Legendary Pink Umbrella Man, Small but
Vehicle in
Mighty.
production.
On this one, we will get Emperor's
Unit in
Return,
production.
Darth
Unit in
Insanius.
production.
No Darth Icky yet. And I'll go to Korriban for some more. Oh, we can't afford more yet. But yeah, let's combine these and okay, they upgraded to a goal in 2 already. But we can at least kill some of them. I was gonna say, oh, there's an ion cannon, but that's my ion cannon. I put it there. It's not gonna shoot my stuff. So there's 19 axe heads, which is always concerning. Do we have enough anti-fighter? Like, we have some Korribans. Not enough direct anti-fighter. But we're gonna have a lot of fighters.
Tactical battle imminent.
So if we can try to take out the 19 of those, there's 7 of each other ship, I think. And there's basically 2.5 full rotations of units.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, let's drop in up here. So the Claw, Rubicon Spirit, what's a Sith?
Engines to full.
Then Titan's Bane, Supremacy,
Engines to full.
Victory March, and
Reinforcements cancelled.
Dark Knight Rises, Sith Spit. Okay. No command bonus for us. That's so many fighters from the Axe Heads.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Well, let's try to move forward.
Engines to full.
See how far we can get before someone decides to engage us. Usually the fighters end up deciding to go first. But if we can get their fighters to approach us first,
Yes, sir. Targeting.
we can try to use our additional ship weapons to pop them.
Dreadnought
Okay,
cruiser
well,
ready.
they're coming.
All ahead.
Oh lord,
Heavy
they coming.
cruiser standing by.
Reporting.
There's 4 of them, so if we can just take out a nice pretty chunk of
Yes, Commander.
Your orders?
of axe heads.
Firing.
They're gonna have a range advantage is the problem. So I kind of just gotta try to take the advantage we have here without pulling in the rest of their fleet.
I can't see him. Here.
Get behind them.
Firing turbo releases.
Like if they can come closer, I'd like it if they came closer.
For effect.
But I don't want the other stuff to come closer.
Direct fire with their laser cannons.
Right, let's get these fighters to get the bombers that are kind of over there.
Heavy cruiser standing
And
by.
you stop,
Out of formation.
you go forward a little bit.
Got one on me.
Their fire. Coming around.
All guns fire.
Yeah, there's more of them coming in now. These bombers have got to go for that.
I've got them in my sights. Target locked.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Go after the
Right, let's
strider.
try to take that out.
Target.
I don't know if this is gonna result in what I'm hoping for. Because we're getting our bombers messed up pretty badly.
Releases. Can't see him.
Alright,
Locking on.
Fire for effect.
there's that
Enemies in
one.
range.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Alright, let's go.
Lost the main
God
engine.
damn. Right as I started retreating.
I got him.
Alright, well, sorry, Claw. Oh, sorry, Rubicon Spirit. That turned into a pretty even trade. So it's what, 36 pop cap versus 38? Okay, they won. I wonder if the Korriban Corvettes are going to be enough for it. So the Darafins might be the answer there. If we just have more Darafins that can drop in some damage rather than sending in the Interdictors. Like, keep the Interdictor back far enough that it can tank some of the damage. Here, I'm going to move this so we can have another
Cruiser ready.
Korriban to pull in. Then if we have enough coverage on the Korribans, we don't need to move forward as much.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
If we could get in close and brawl with them, we'd have the advantage. But the fighter... The combination of such a fragile ship with heavies and a good fighter complement, when they have a decent fleet loadout elsewhere, it's painful. It's a good one.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, so let's go in with what's a Sith.
Moving.
Then we want Dark Knight Rises. We want Sith Spit. We want the Claw slightly behind.
Out.
Then we have Razor Leaf. We have Not Dead Just in Japan. Dangerous Paper Mache. I want the command bonus from Glovok. I want Korriban. I want You've Gotta Be Sithing Me. Then Legendary Pink Umbrella Man. And other Korriban. Then we can put in Tonfalk from the future. Midichlorian count is off the charts. Harbinger. Hungry Hungry Nihilus. And Rod's Rebellion. The supremacies for this, I think, are not going to be as useful. Pars Dominite, you can go in. Because we're trying... If we were going to be going for a close and brawl with them, like if it wasn't such a need for staying back, then that might be a better possibility. But as it is, it's not what we're going for. And with all of these, we're going to have a lot of laser protection back in our fleets. I don't think we're going to be able to as proactively destroy some of the axe heads. Okay, that'll hopefully be far enough forward to draw some of them in. I can't put it on the interdictors to go forward more. Okay, we're starting to get some biters.
Torpedoes armed.
Alright, let's go a little bit forward with the bombers so we can engage with them when we want to. I'm going to group the fighters up to either side.
Heading out.
And here, let's take 5 of them over there. Right. Hopefully they're going to keep coming in.
Weapons ready, sir. Firing at their launch
And
bay.
you're going to stop.
Captain here. Roger that. Dreadnought cruiser ready. All guns fire.
Okay, fighters go in. Let's get these Korriban Corvettes closer.
Captain here.
Let's get some of these carriers closer.
Fall out. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Firing turbo lasers.
And bombers, you can go into that mass.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Because our assault conchs are going to be good at a distance as well. Like our Darafins are capable of similar things.
Confirmed. Launch bay is
Like look at that carnage.
attacking the launch bay. Captain here. I need help.
That's what our Darafins are doing.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. All guns fire.
Alright, if we can stay at a distance with them. Alright, let's not send our bombers too far in.
Confirmed.
You guys can go for this. Hit the engines on that so it's not going to get away.
I've been hit.
And I'm going to put some of you onto the fighter bays.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
There we go.
Firing turbo lasers.
Squadron standing by.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Proceeding.
pull back with our fighters. Pull back.
Moving out. Here. Fire for effect.
They're coming in quick.
Alright, I think the safest thing to do is just to pull back now. Because those fighters are going to start to go down. We're going to start to take some more damage. And this far we haven't lost anything, but we've killed a bunch of axe heads. I think we killed like 4 of them. Maybe even 5. 3. Never mind. Not 4 or 5, but still a good amount. Where does that put us down to? 13. And
Fallout.
let's do one more run like that.
Battle imminent.
Like the Darafins being there, I probably could have stayed and done a lot more damage, but
Choose your
Yes.
reinforcements.
I don't have enough familiarity with everything to
All
be
ahead.
confident in doing that. So I'm going to let them come in first. I'm going to try to get some in with the...
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
with the Centurion. And then we'll drop them on him.
Engines to full.
Okay, stop there. Alright. Pulling him in. The claw.
Moving.
Let's get some of the fighter coverage.
Full.
Let's get the Darafin group. I'm going to try to put them in a position where I can select them a bit more easily. Glovok. And now we cover with the fighters.
Engines to full. Heavy cruiser standing.
If I can concentrate a little bit more efficiently on them,
Captain here.
then we should be
For battle.
even safer.
Let's go. Roger that. Keep going.
Okay. Those two are
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
gonna get nuked.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here.
Let's move up a bit.
Yes, Commander.
I don't want to...
Primary target.
Warm up.
I don't want to anger their whole fleet.
Empire.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
I would like to kill those.
Heavy
Alright,
cruiser
you
standing
guys
by.
are getting a little bit too close. I need to make sure I'm protecting them.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Get behind them. Heavy cruiser
Eliminating
standing
target.
by.
I have them now.
All guns fire. I've got one
Okay, can I get the bombers onto
Target those lasers.
Stalwart?
Awaiting orders.
And can I play forward with my fighters? Is that going to be possible with what we've been given?
Fire ordnance. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Okay, you guys on there.
Heavy cruiser standing
You
by.
guys...
Captain
Because
here.
that should start to be in range now.
Cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing by. All guns fire. I've lost engine 2. Firing turbo lasers.
Copy.
Okay, I just gotta make sure that this bomber cloud doesn't make it in.
I copy.
Target.
That's starting to be a problem. Alright, you guys can come in on this.
I need help. Fire for effect.
I don't need you broken off from us.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. All guns fire. Getting a lock. Firing turbo lasers.
Let's,
Attack.
well, if you're just gonna die on the way in, then at least
Heavy cruiser
you can get something done.
Wing squadron reporting. Fire. Stay in formation. Yes, Commander. Get behind them. Captain here. Enemy
Okay.
Need help. Ready.
Alright. Let's just finish off those targets. So I'll just get a couple salvos for each of them. And then...
Attack position.
Here, get the engines, and then away we go.
Attack that target.
Jump to light speed.
I don't know what else they're gonna get to. I would have liked to kill that other one,
Lost engine 2.
but I think we take another winning round off that, and then we come back in and do an even more full assault. I think we might have lost some stuff at the end there, though. Yeah, we lost Dangerous Paper Mache, Corbin Glass, and Not Dead just in pan. But all in all, still another really good trade for us. So I need to grab some more of these Darafins. I'm actually just going to combine that,
Complete.
and then that'll be enough for us to win
Construction
overall.
Complete. Construction complete.
Because the big thing I want to make sure that we're not doing is killing their ships and having them bring in more that put in more fighters that we can't beat all at once.
Maneuvering.
Like, if we end up giving them the advantage in numbers that way, then it becomes a lot more painful for us. But the less they end up with in reserve, the less possible that is, and the more we can just drop in here. Alright,
Choose your reinforcements.
so
All ahead.
let's do it for the final time. Okay, 2 for flinching, you can go in.
Engines to
I'm going to
full.
put in our fighter brigade,
All ahead. Engines to full.
our Darafin brigade,
All ahead.
And the more Darafins, the better for this. Glovok. And then... It's not as much on the anti-fighter as I would have had last time.
Your orders.
But
Captain here.
hopefully we'll be able to make it through
Firing turbo releases.
what they'll send after us.
Fire for effect.
Okay, let's
Y-wing standing by.
I'm not going to go as aggressively with our bombers, because part of where things started going wrong in the last time was when the when our bomber cloud was off alone on the stalwart and then just got killed by a bunch of fighters before they could really do anything.
Heavy cruiser
Okay,
standing
you
by.
guys,
Firing turbo releases.
I mean, if you're going to just annihilate those, that's cool.
Coming around.
One more round and you should have that.
Captain here.
Your orders? Moving out.
Reporting.
Yeah, let's get those.
Target.
Bombers in
We're going to win on that.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Target locked.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Okay,
All guns.
can we get
fire.
the long range on there?
Bombers reporting in.
I don't want the bombers to actually go in yet, but I do want to
Got them in my sights.
Roger that.
use them to kill these fighters that are coming in. Because that really solves the problem I was talking about with them
Firing turbo
potentially outnumbering us in fighters because of reinforcements.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Okay, those fighter clouds. I don't want you to go in too close though, because you can still become murderized.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser
Let's move that up a bit.
Captain here. Fire for
Okay,
effect.
see if you can hit that hangar.
Taking fire.
Don't go too far in. Keep up what you're doing.
Weapons ready.
Heavy
And let's
cruiser
move them. Let's move you guys up a little bit further.
Y-wing here.
Okay, get those bombers over to that.
I've detected.
And as long as these guys are far enough back that they're only getting pot shots taken at them, then hopefully the
Nowhere to run.
Fire for effect.
Falling out of formation.
lack of shields doesn't come back to bite us.
Lock.
Okay, let's get the bombers onto that one.
Ready. Intercepted.
You've got to not die.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, Commander.
I've got one on me.
Captain here.
Okay, a lot of our damage is relying on these not getting caught out.
Attack formation.
So I think you got to go for those.
Target.
I've been hit.
Roger that. Stragglers. Form up.
Glovok, come on over.
Attack. Stay in formation. Target locked.
Okay, I am going to
Standing by.
move you guys, or not move them. I'm going to tell them to attack different targets each.
Fire.
Because once they lose their
Behind them.
missiles, they're not going to be useful.
Awaiting orders. I'm on.
Heavy cruiser
Coming
standing
around.
Copy.
Got them in my sights.
Let's get these bombers onto that one.
Locking on.
I've lost engine two.
And
Enemies in range.
okay, keep on that stalwart.
Target locked. Eliminating target.
That hammerhead is nearly done. Okay, don't worry about it anymore.
Getting alarm.
I need you all to go for this one.
Intercepting.
I copy.
I'm on them.
Let's see if we can keep that up.
Get behind them. I'm losing.
Okay, that is just a hangar, just a fighter bay,
Fire.
and they're all.
Fire.
A lot of their fighters are concentrating around stuff that can kill the fighters. We're losing a lot of nose cones on them. Okay, stay on that. And if you are assaultless, you're getting up there.
Cruiser standing by.
Regroup.
Firing turbo releases.
Locking on.
In here.
Because I'm sorry, but you made yourself useless to me.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser
Okay,
standing by.
we may as well drop some DPS in those central parts. If we can get some splash damage onto them,
Enemies in range.
I'll take that.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
still a lot of metal there.
I got one on me.
We're going to drop in Black Hand,
Need help.
and we're going to drop in Legendary Pink Umbrella Man.
I'm losing.
A lot of these fighters, like, we're not getting as overwhelmed with fighters as I was afraid we might. There's a lot of their units that are kind of low. So get those fighter batteries, or fighter bays. I don't know what a fighter battery is. Come on. Let's try to get some more of these guys now. We're engaged enough that I'm not as worried about the heavy's range right now. Brady's asking, does Revan's Revenge cover the Tor timeline? It does not. Eventually we might expand to cover content from that period, but in the initial plans for releases, it's going to be Mandalorian Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, and Knights of the Old Republic 2. That kind of period.
Starting my run.
Ready.
But down the line, who knows?
All guns, fire.
Can't see him. I need help.
Because there's still quite a bit to do to
Changing course to intercept.
get these core functions and core errors done first.
Let's move out.
I've lost engine 2.
Siege Arc can get in there. Same with you, Corban Patrol.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Yeah, I'm gonna move them out because they are lacking their missiles, which, as I already said, you disqualified yourself if that's what you are.
Enemies in range.
We're gonna lose our Centurion,
Heavy cruiser standing by. Engines to full.
Need help.
Your command, sir.
but that'll open up a lot of pop cap for us because this has been damaged for a while. It's been taking a lot of fleet space. So here, just I'm gonna suicide run them.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Yeah, so the Old Republic MMO is set a couple hundred years after Knights of the Old Republic. So the period overlap there is minimal. Like, there's some stuff that would apply to each. So it's most likely that not guaranteed, but most likely if we did do it, that we'd still be working within the same mod, although with Galactic Conquest covering different periods. But it's the actual timeline doesn't overlap.
Eliminating targets. Command by.
Captain here.
I've been hit.
Firing turbo racers.
Weapons ready.
Okay, can we get the bombers onto the stalwarts there?
Excellent shot.
I'm not sure if they focused on bringing in more of the
Roger that. I'm on them. Direct fire if they think the captain.
ooh, more of the fighters over the stalwarts.
Dreadnought
Okay,
cruiser
we need
ready.
to get, well, that's going to be just picking off our carriers back here. We need to move them out of the way.
I've lost engine 2.
Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser.
We do still have at least some Therafins that are missily and healthy.
Enemies in range.
There's what? 4 of those axe heads that I can still see. I'd like to have a supremacy at this point, but I don't know how much we're gonna have to wait for that. Okay, we need to do something about this guy, because that is just gonna be ruining our flank. I think we killed all the Coruscant couriers, so our fighters should be safer.
I got one on me.
Open fire. Ready.
Well, as far as like where it applies Legends versus canon, it's definitely entirely Legends. All the Old Republic Tor MMO stuff applies to Legends. It's unclear if any of it will ever apply in new canon, because the era isn't really covered. So
Enemies in range.
there's not really many issues when covering it with Legends, like including it with Legends.
Target
Let's
locked.
go. Weapons charged.
Yes, Commander.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, we can put in Titan's Bane.
Have them now.
And I don't think we want to put in one of the carriers right now. I think we just want to stick with what we got.
I've been hit.
And let's finish off
I've
this.
lost engine 2.
So we're nearly at the end of their fighters.
Draw their fire.
Attack formation. Orders.
So even though a lot of our stuff is getting chewed up,
Weapons ready, sir.
fighter-wise, we're in a decent position. All right, let's get our bombers to go for that. You are gonna, if you can shoot that, you might actually be able to get some splash damage. And we can throw in Supremacy. And maybe shout out to Mech Warrior. We'll get a couple extra bombers out of that. So I don't think they have anything left to put in, or else they would have already.
I need help.
So, bombers,
Target
get over
those
here.
lasers.
Awaiting orders.
Craft.
Captain here.
Taking fire. Copy. Direct fire.
But yeah, like, it's not like the Tor content changed direction to cover new stuff with the acquisition or with the reboot. So, like, it was continuing storylines, like adding some stuff in that still existed within Legends. If they introduced a few things from new canon into Legends, then that would largely just count as Legends. So, like, once they start doing either books or games or movies in the Old Republic era in Disney canon, we might have a more firm answer on whether they're going to be trying to take into account Tor while continuing on with that period, but I don't think they will. I think it's going to remain firmly Legends.
All guns, fire.
Ready for battle.
Because there's some stuff that's done by implication in that period now in canon, but it hasn't been like directly explored in anything. But some of the implied stuff seems like it might be going a different direction with the period.
I can't see him.
But we probably won't know for a while.
Destroy the launch bay.
Fire at will.
Alright. After this, we need to take out the station.
Ready. Target locked. Direct fire at their laser cannons.
Warm up.
Bombers reporting in.
I'm losing.
Attack.
I've got them in my sights.
Your orders.
Excellent shot. Back around.
Well, this fleet was only, what, a quarter?
Enemies in
No, it was about...
Locked. Firing.
Eh,
Directing weapons at their lasers.
3/5?
Eliminating target.
So, like, less than a half, but
Awaiting command.
more than a quarter
Yes, Commander.
of the biggest fleet they had over there.
To the torpedo launcher.
The one that's on Ordo.
Fire.
Weapons
So...
ready, sir.
It's not the craziest thing in the world to think that we might be able to take that out. I definitely would need to combine some more fleets. Like, we'll keep building up the defenses, and then we'll be able to come in with
Awaiting orders.
some combined arms. But I
Copy.
really need to
Copy.
invest in more Darafins for those, I think.
Enemy.
Target
It's like when we had the Darafin firing lines able to go, that was where we were doing our best.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Can I bring in another Supremacy right now? I can't.
have them now.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Eliminating
I
target.
don't want you to go too far up.
Yes, sir.
Well, you should
Around.
probably not go too far up either.
Attack position.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Darafin MVP. That might change a bit when we figure out what the
Orders.
setup for, what's it called, for point defense is going to be.
I've got them in my
But
sights.
Your command, sir. Directing weapons at their lasers.
for now,
Fire at their laser cannons.
Back around.
pretty good.
Directing weapons at their lasers. Direct fire at their laser cannons.
Taking fire.
Okay, hopefully we don't lose any more ships in the
Torpedo launcher. Commander.
in the attack on the station. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to know. I'm just going to keep looking at the station, and if something dies while I'm not looking, then it doesn't count.
Your command. All fire directed to the torpedo launcher. Directing weapons at their lasers.
Okay. Looks like we're making it through there relatively unscathed. Yeah, 224. That's a number I remember.
Fire for effect.
Awaiting orders.
But I'm glad we were able to maintain fighter superiority here, or else it would have been... we would have just been run over. So I'll send a spy into Ordo, and the benefit there is that they don't have significant station capabilities. So yeah, we lost Belfast, our shields are down, Black Hand, positive cash flow, Dark Knight Rises, Razor Leaf, Harbinger, Silurian Shakopid, Trilobites, midichlorian counters off the charts. 2 for flinching, not the Zeiston. What's a Sith? And I think, yeah, we already said our shields are down, and you gotta be Sithing me. We still got him. So where is our next spy gonna be done? I'm not sure, but let's check what the charts want to say about that. I don't know if it'll be anything significant.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
We'll move you in over there. These guys are nearly done on Korriban. I don't know where Malik is. He's over here. I'm gonna send him to Taris, a familiar place for him. But hopefully
Beginning construction.
they won't invade while we're there. Okay, so we're gonna get What's a Sith back.
Vehicle in production.
That'll be built there soon after. So next episode, what we're gonna do is invade Taris, send Malik back to his original stomping grounds, which might be a bit tricky. Was that... So they have a corporation there. They don't actually have the government building yet. So we should be able to do that with the army we have. Then we're going to spy on Ordo. We're going to try to take it out. And that'll be a lot of the Republic's military, because we just dropped them quite a bit. Let's see what our bespoke stats have to say. We're at 20% already. They're at 27. If we are able to take out, not Contrim, but how did they get? Kareth came back at Contrim. I'll have to look at the scripting for that. But if we're able to take out Ordo, I think that's the vast majority of the forces in the galaxy for the Republic. And it's even a bigger fleet than some of these Hutt ones. So, as much as I want to take one of the Hutt planets, we might not be able to take all 3 because it's like a trillion pop cap. So we'll be taking Ordo, we'll go into Duro and Forost, take Mandalore, and then we'll pick a Hutt planet. And those will be our campaign goals before we move into the Republic playthrough. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're all enjoying the series so far. And I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.